Put it up. Ba-da-ba-ba. Do. My microphone's a bit quiet. I need to readjust some shit. Okay, and then I need to adjust my microphone. Edit my microphone. Oh, it's already... What is up with my mic? Oh, I think I know why it's quiet. That should fix it. Hello. God, I absolutely hate the white noise. Is there a way to, like, filter out white noise? How to filter noise suppression. There. Hello. That should be fine. And then that. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Oh, people are in the chat while I was fixing my settings. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that experience, but I was basically figuring out audio. For the longest time, I always kept my mic more quiet so you wouldn't hear the background noise. But then I figured out there's actually filters, so there's that. Also, I just changed my chat to pop out, so I missed anything you guys said previously, so I apologize for that. But I'm just gonna tweet out the stream, and then, well, I mean, I said I was gonna stream in like a couple minutes, and I already tweeted that. But I'll post in my Discord at least. I have this weird relationship with, like, tweeting out streams where it's like, it's more of a chill thing, so I don't really want to, like, be like, oh, everyone must come here and stuff, so I feel always a bit hesitant to tweet out a stream or, like, shout out a stream, but whatever. I probably shouldn't be like that, but I am sometimes. Nice April Fool's prank, thanks, man. BWC. Big white cock. Okay. I should be good. That should be good. What's up, Just Dario? How are you doing? Guess who's here? Hey, it's Exceeding Shadow. What's up, dude? It's been a while. I was looking at my, yeah, long time no see. That's very fitting for your username. Or no. I don't fucking know. Was Shadow the one who said long time no see? I forgot. Or is it Sonic? I don't fucking know. How much have you played of this? I actually started a new file last stream, so I'm only a couple hours in. I literally just did the Great Plateau, and then I went to Impa. But I've played this game before, so it's not like, like I've played through the game 100%, gone all the shrines, so it's not like you need to worry about spoilers or anything. So right now, what do I want to do next? So I just unlocked the beacons for the Divine Beasts. But I kind of just want to go shrine hunting, honestly. I fucking love the shrines in this game. But maybe I should do that on the way to a Divine Beast. I could do the Water Beast first, but that's what everyone does first. I might want to change my mission to the... What? Yeah, to that. Alright, cool, that's good. Hell yeah. Dude, I played this game the second it came out. I got a Switch on launch day, I got this game on launch day. Absolutely love Breath of the Wild. Oh shit, I wasn't looking at my screen. I was looking at chat. I'm still trying to figure out like how I want to set this up. Maybe I'll just set it up like this. I've been loving it since the day I got it. When did you get Breath of the Wild, Kaiser? Or Crazier? Fuck, I don't know how to say your name properly. If you could like kind of type it out in chat how to say it, I'll try to like get used to saying your name properly because I don't want to fuck it up. Oh, nice. February. Crazier. Crazier. Crazier, 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 Crazier. Okay, Crazier. Okay. Did you see the spider porn on Tipster stream for a bit? I actually didn't see the full thing. He said he's gonna upload it as a YouTube video. Like uploading a spider porn video onto a news channel. Like imagine if Keemstar just randomly uploaded a spider porn video. That's what I feel like the equivalent of that is. But hey, he can upload what he wants to his channel, I guess. Jesus. Is this even doing anything? I thought it did do something, but I don't know. Kinda looks like it's doing something. I'm honestly not sure. Demonetized for spider porn. Yeah, that's way too sexual. Demonetization's crazy. I don't think there's any, demonetization feels pretty random. I don't think there's any real consistent factors to whether you get demonetized or not, besides putting certain words in tags or titles. That's a bad idea to post spider porn on YouTube. Well, it exists on YouTube. Yeah, I didn't mean to reference that lol, but it's been a while. Yeah, it's been so long, man. How have you been? I saw you, like, I was looking at the role list to add VIP status to people and mod to people, and I saw you as a mod, and I was considering, like, you never even come onto the streams anymore, and it's been a while, so do I even, like, keep you as mod? But I just decided to anyways, because you're an OG. You've been there for a while, so... I remember making a shitty intro for you back in, like, 2011 or 2012. I'm like, hey, I'll make a YouTube intro for you. And, I think it was pretty bad, although I remember that the music timing was really good on it. I've always been, like, pretty okay at, like, timing with that shit, but... Best April Fool's joke, PewDiePie taking #1, I know, right? I'm glad that he was behind long enough for the congratulations video to come out, though. That was awesome. I remember this guy is actually a ninja in disguise, so I'm not gonna fuck up around with him. I don't know where to get arrows. Maybe I should have went to like a shop in Cracker Village to get arrows, because I have none, but I wanna like start doing some shit with that platform. Although I should avoid combat because I'm playing in hard mode, so combat is not that good. Oh, I just realized how far away that actually is. God, that's really far. But we're going there anyways. That's the best part about this game, is that you can just try and find something that's super far away and like make it your goal to go there, but then you find stuff along the way. I'm trying to see if there's like a Korok seed or something, but I'm probably gonna get fucked by this. What the? Where the hell did that come from? Jesus. This game's crazy. T-gay, exactly. I didn't fuck my cat. I didn't come on my cat. I didn't put my dick anywhere near my cat. I've never done anything weird with my cats. I love that quote. That Shane Dawson cat meme was just so dumb. Some people actually think Shane Dawson fucked the cat. And I'm just like, what? Why? I mean, I guess he can think that, but... just so strange. I may have fucked my cat. Oh no, oh no. It's not a good thing to do, dude. PewDiePie will always be my #1. By the way, oh... negative 110k to 132k in a day, lol. Dude, the PewDiePie versus T-Series sub war, like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, they gain and lose, they gain subs, like, at such incredible rates. It's insane. I guess that's what happens when you're, like, the top channel on YouTube, or the top 2 channels on YouTube. Which is weird. I always found it weird with the battle between like T-Series and PewDiePie because T-Series is essentially the Indian music channel, but the actual music channel on YouTube has 100 million subs. So, wouldn't it be like a race between those three channels then? I mean, if you don't count the music channel as a YouTuber, why would you count T-Series as a YouTuber, you know? But that's YouTube's own channel. It is. But it's basically essentially what T-Series is, but for all, like, other audiences. I just find it so funny with the congratulations thing that people take the T-Series, or that T-Series actually takes the PewDiePie versus T-Series thing, like, really seriously. I actually didn't know that. Like, they sent a cease and desist, and then put as their banner, like, congratulations for, thank you for making us the top channel on YouTube. It's just so funny. They're, like, so prideful. I still forgot to change that. I want to change that every stream, and I still forgot to do it, but thank you for the host succeeding Shadow. I guess that's incentive for people to host me, right? Oh shit. Will I? Yes. I didn't know if that would work. Oh, it looks like it's not actually working. Shit. God. Okay. As long as it doesn't start raining, it should be fine. Is there like a better way of getting up here? Meme review with Pokemon. That would be funny. Meme review with Boblax. Fuck Pokemon, dude. We need a meme review with Boblax. My Twitter is popping off. I want to see what's going on right now. Oh my god, Justin Wang. Wait. I literally killed myself not paying attention. But looking at my Twitter, if you guys go to my Twitter right now, Justin Wang fucking retweeted out how Just Dino got fucking pranked by my video. Or by my April Fool's joke. Holy shit. That's funny. I want to show it on screen, but I think it's just faster if you guys go to my YouTube or my Twitter. I still have Augie's chat open from RFC After Hours. Jesus, is there an easier way to get up here? There probably is. I always do stuff the hard way, because I'm stubborn. I'll probably find a shrine along the way anyways. I really love the lighting in this game, though. How was RFC After Hours? It was really fun. I definitely got people with my with my April Fool's Day joke. I literally got a small commentator to fucking make a video just based off my April Fool's Day joke. He released it within 2 hours of it happening, too. I didn't think anyone would make a video just because I don't think people could make videos that fast. Like, I'm so used to taking forever to make videos. Or spending a lot of time on making videos that... yeah, Eternal, I saw your comment, but, choosing to ignore it. Oh. Wait, isn't there a shrine near here? I'm pretty sure the last shrine I ever got was around here, so I actually remember it well. Just because it was the last shrine I ever got in the game. And it took me forever to find it too. I scoured the entire world. So it's very memorable. I think I might be able to scale this one. It's not, like, directly vertical. I'm trolling and you know it. I know. Fucking hell, man. I forgot, like, the stamina doesn't, like... I don't know. I'm stupid. I'm not even gonna attempt to find an explanation for that beyond I'm stupid. Pokey Dokie Literature Club starring Blacks. Dude, I really, during Pokemon's Valentine's Day stream, which I was like just bored, so I decided to like see what was up, and I saw like on Twitter that she was like, oh, I'm gonna give people Valentine's Day advice for fucking Valentine's Day or whatever to subs, and I knew that someone gifted me a sub to Pokemon, so I was like, I'm gonna go in the chat and confess my love to Keemstar. I had this whole thing like ready to go. Like, literally ready to meme it up. And then I think she saw me in that chat, but she never fucking dragged me up, and I was like, fucking rip. Dude, if she dragged me up, that would have been hilarious. No way you didn't do it. Didn't do what? Dude, it would have been so funny. I was so disappointed that she never dragged me up. Dude, people in chat were like, oh, Boblax, drag him up, drag him up. And she didn't do it. Fucking rip. You should have done it. I did, I wanted to do it, but she didn't drag me up. So I couldn't. Big rips. I could've, she probably thought I was, I don't know. I don't know why she didn't drag me up. It was a Discord thing, yeah, like you go into like the sub Discord waiting to call or whatever, and then she drags you up. It was pretty dumb. It would have been funny too, because I was gonna reference a stream I did with Keem and how I was like, dude, his fucking beard, it's like amazing. I had this huge fucking man crush on him, and then all of a sudden he just broke my heart. It would have been so good. Dude, I love my April Fool's joke. So many people fell for it. I actually can't believe how many people fell for it. It's fucking great. Oh my god, this fucking ram, please. Dude, I really need to get heart containers. Oh, I have spear orbs. I forgot. You need to cash those in. I probably should cash those in. Because I could use all the hearts I can get right now. What is that? I feel like I hear birds in real life. But it might be the fucking game. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Fuck you. I wish I had arrows. Oh my god, a bear? What the fuck? I didn't even know there were bears in this game. Oh my god, he's still chasing me? Fucking cancer. So the shrine is somewhere here. I think you need a bomb inside of a wall or something. Or it might be behind the waterfall, I don't know. I know there's at least a Korok seed here. April Fool's Day is a day I don't believe anything. Dude, so many people believe that that Keemstar put a copyright strike on me. It seems almost unnatural to say the word copyright strike. I'm so used to memeing it up and saying copy strike. Pick up. Bro. But yeah, Crazier, Crazier. Okay. Yeah, Crazier, I saw that you were in Toon's video. I didn't actually watch the full thing. The thing is, with that Toon video, I genuinely like a lot of Toon's videos, but with that one, I felt like it was just so segmented and all over the place. Like, the first third, he was talking about the copyright strikes, or not strikes, the copyright claims, and then the next, like, third, he was doing a diss track, and then and then he was doing the outro, and then you came in after the outro, and I was just like, I don't know, I kind of lost interest, but I'm planning on going back and listening to what you guys were talking about. Because I did find it, like, kind of cool that he put you in a video. He lost a bit of subs to that video. I understand why, because it was, number one, it was the first thing he, like, came back to. Like, he came back to his channel with that video. Sorry, I'm tired. And then... Shit, I'm losing my train of thought. That was his comeback video, and then the video wasn't super comedic, it was more of a serious topic, and then on top of that, it was kind of all over the place. Like, if he just uploaded the diss track, and maybe a small explanation of what was going on at the beginning, it would have been better. I feel like it was a issue of too much content. There was just too much content in one video, and it wasn't structured that well. Like, there is value in being concise. Like, that video would have worked better as 2 separate videos rather than 1 video, for example, you know? Because even though it was all kind of the same topic, like, the diss track really just felt like it needed to be its own video, you know? Hey, what's up, Tipster? How you doing? I liked your stream. I liked that you were, streaming spider porn. I didn't really see all of it, obviously, but... I'm wondering if I can actually get this without bomb arrows. I'm forgetting where I get stuff in the game. Like, I know the type of tools I need to do shit, but I'm just forgetting where everything in the game is. I'll just walk around and stuff will happen, I think. Nice spider porn. I can't wait to see that YouTube video. Dude, it's just so weird, like... Imagine just subscribing to Tipster... subscribing to Tipster... for internet news, and then all of a sudden, you have a spider porn video on your sub feed from Tipster, and you're like, what the fuck? It's like if Keemstar just randomly uploaded a spider porn video, you know? But I think it's funny. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Your reaction to the prank invasion video was hilarious, by the way. I'm not subscribed to Keem. RIP. Wait, can I get this this treasure chest with the magnesis? Just snag that shit real quick. Oh, nice. Inventory full. Bro. Grow off the stupid branch and pick that shit up. There we go. And I almost got hit by that shit. What the fuck? Okay. I gotta get to a safe area and then try and, like, just wander around. I have a love-hate relationship with Keem. Same. Sometimes I really dislike him. A lot of the times, I enjoy his presence, though. Sorry, I'm kind of tired. It's really hard to, like, stand behind Keem 100%, but he's, like, an interesting person to, like, just witness. Keem thinks views equals good content. I disagree. I agree with, like, the principle behind it. Like, if a lot of people are watching it, and consistently watching it, that must mean it's good. In a sense. Because I definitely think you could get, like, a big shout out or something, like, to have a lot of eyes on you, and then people just think you're boring and not watch. But the thing is, the threshold for what people are willing to watch is so low. Like, the same person who's gonna watch a Colossal's Crazy video is also the same person who's going to watch, an r/ video, you know? Obviously, one's way better than the other, but they're still high enough quality to where they both want to watch, the same person would want to watch both content. Apparently he hates you. I mean, after that dog joke that sounded really serious, I mean, it kind of makes sense. But Keem hates Keem, Jesus. I'm so yawny and coffee today. I feel like Keem goes between hating and liking people, like, just so frequently and rapidly that if Keem hates you at any given moment, I don't think it's a big deal. Like, I mean, Kavos is a good example. He fucking liked Kavos a lot, and then he hated Kavos, and now I feel like he's just maybe indifferent. Or he likes Kavos again. Oh my god, why am I yawning so much? Jesus. Is there like a direct cure to yawns? Can I take like yawn medicine or some shit? Because that shit's annoying. I don't like how egotistical he is. Yeah, Keem is straight up a narcissist. You gotta understand that about him. He is actually a narcissist. I should probably get towers. Maybe there's one nearby, I'm not sure. Kinda wanna just climb this mountain so I have a good vantage point, but I don't know how annoying that would be. I'm yawning again. Okay. Say Nivea. Nivea. Nivea, 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 Nivea. I can't say it that fast. I might accidentally slip up. I ain't worried about it. I ain't in the YouTube game to make friends. That's not to say I haven't made friends along the way, but it's never the goal. So if someone hates me, I'm not gonna cry about it. I mean, to me, I love to make friends in the YouTube community, but I mean, the thing is, it's not about making friends or not, is that you have to be yourself, and sometimes people don't like what yourself is, but a lot of other people do love what yourself is, so just be yourself, and don't try to, like, appease everyone just to be friends with them. Like, my goal is always to be as friendly with as many people as possible, while also staying true to myself. Towers are useful, yeah, they are. It's just so weird, I haven't, like, started playing this game from the beginning in so long that, I just am kind of lost on what I want to do next. But it's kind of fun in that way, just running around and not really knowing exactly what you want to do, but picking shit up along the way. Honestly, I just kind of want to find shrines. And I need to find, like, a little idol or whatever so I can cash in my spirit orbs and get some heart containers. I'm just forgetting exactly, what I need to do. Like, what I need to do to get certain things. Like, I want bomb arrows, I don't know where to get that. I want to replenish arrows in general, I forget how to do that. Just kind of, gotta kind of relearn this game, even though I kind of do remember a lot about it. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I like making friends, but it doesn't hurt me to find out someone hates me. It used to when I was younger. Now I don't really care. For me, it only depends on who it is. Like, for example, I cared a lot more about Tommy C not liking me than, like, some other random, you know? But in that case, I felt legitimately betrayed, so I guess it was a bit different, but I'm slowly learning not to care completely as well. Obviously, I think it's just something everyone has when they're younger, especially when they're a teenager, is that they care a lot about what other people think, and the key is to just kind of, like, get past that. And, for the most part, I think I personally have, but there are some scenarios where it actually legitimately bothers me. But I'm a fast learner, so. Boblax and I are besties, hell yeah, dude. In before you just become, like, a huge Boblax hater and do a 180 on me, like, in a couple months, like, some shit happens and you're like, I fucking hate Boblax now. I used to like his content, but fuck that piece of shit for doing this, this, and this. I'm actually curious, like, what would I have to do for you guys to dislike me? Like, what is, like, the bare minimum? Because obviously if I was, like, a pedo or fucking murdered somebody, that would be, like, obvious, but I'm kind of curious, like, not just for me, but for any content creator in general, like, what would be, like, your minimum, like, okay, this is when I start disliking this guy? You would have to do something really bad. Like Disc PewDiePie. I don't know, some people turned on me just for being friendly to Pokimane after she copyright striked me, so... For some people, it doesn't really take that much. I respected you for that. Yeah, it was really, like, against the public opinion to do it. Really, in terms of growing my channel, it was, like, literally the worst thing for me to do. Especially when I followed it up with the Fainted to Noopsy video. Like, that, career-wise, that was, like, a really bad move. But I just did it because that's what I believed in. And I'm always gonna be like that. I mean, you fucked up the pedo investigation, and you seem to be okay at this rate, so I don't think there's anything you could do too wrong. Haha. The thing about that is, like, yeah, there was, like, the mistakes made there, but, like, I would never... I think the intent is also important. Like, obviously call people out for their mistakes, and I accept all the criticism I got, but there's a big difference between, like, doing something wrong and then consistently, like, defending it and being behind it, and then doing something wrong and actually trying to, like, make an effort and be like, oh yeah, I fucked up, sorry. Like, for example, with Just Destiny and Suzy Liu. They're not fucking gonna apologize for any of the shit they've done. So I feel like that deserves major criticism. But if Suzy Liu, like, fucking striked them and then they were like, she was like, oh my bad, and reverted it the next day before, like, any pressure came on, then that would be... And was, like, super nice about it, and was just like, oh, it was a mistake, and I did it because this and that, but, you know, whatever, I'm gonna revert it, then that would have been much better. And then with me and that, I never did anything out of malicious intent, or, like, to have ulterior motives. I can't speak for everyone regarding that situation, but for me it was definitely like a trusting my friends and then also being passionate about the situation at hand. Those were the two factors for me. Because I considered making a video on it, but I never ended up doing it, so it's not like it was anything based off that. Is the Keemstar copyright strike an April Fool's joke? Yes, it is. But a lot of people believed it. I would say 95% of people believed it. The only people who didn't believe it were Nicholas Diorio, Priminx, and then there was a couple people who were like, I don't know if I believe it or not. Like, they just didn't know. Either way. I think there might have been some other people who straight up didn't believe, I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm gonna make this. I always overestimate my stamina. I'm so used to being OP in this game. I thought it was real. I was 100% convinced that's why I DM'd you. I honestly thought people would be like, okay, it's April Fool's Day, I'm gonna look into the screenshot and notice the little mistakes made in it. But nobody did. Even like the font from like the real info compared to the info that I like spliced in is a bit different. Because basically that was an edit of my Pokimane screenshot from when I got copyright striked by her. And I just had to, like, just splice in some new info. But yeah, for a while, I thought people were so convinced that I was legitimately worried that people would hate my guts when I reveal that it's fake. I was like, holy shit, people are gonna be so mad at me. Haha. And I actually felt bad a bit. But people don't seem to be too salty about it, so... Rename the Discord server to Josh's and Nivea's, please. Maybe. I'm gonna die here, too. Is there any way I can get off that pillar without dying? The initial reaction on stream seemed like it was gonna go south at first. Oh, on the stream. Yeah, a lot more people said it was fake once we were talking about it on stream. But I tried to play it up as if I, like, cared a lot. Which I think worked for a bit. But then Augie was like, oh, I want to save it for the end. And I told him in DMs that I kind of wanted to do it near the end, ideally. But, like, I don't know. With the show, it's just really hard. Like, I kind of know when to talk about stuff. I, like, have the feeling of when is a good time to talk about a certain thing. And, I felt like it was the right time about, like, halfway through the show, but Augie wanted to move on to other stuff, so... I felt like I could have played up the joke a bit better in that regard. Keemstar's April Fool's video was so funny, I haven't seen it yet. I heard, like, I saw some tweets going out, though, that were, like, halfway through, I thought it was real until halfway through. But yeah, Keem has always made April Fool's, drama alerts, right? So... I don't know why people believed it. I guess there's so many new viewers each year. That just happens. I watched the PewDiePie part, then I clicked off. Thing is, I haven't even watched, like, a lot of Drama Alert. I haven't even watched the Flat Earth, interview with Logan Paul. Just because, like, I don't have time and I don't really feel like there's anything... Like, Drama Alert, I don't watch for the info, I just watch for the entertainment value, because all the info shown on Drama Alert is stuff I already know about by the time the Drama Alert is uploaded. Now, it didn't used to be the case before I, like, got into the scene, but now that I'm more, like, connected with the community, I learned about most things early on. The Flat Earth interview was good. Oh, I should watch that. Oh, okay. I like how I can just generate stamina on these slopes. Ooh, yikes. Is there like somewhere I can actually stand on soon? Oh no, I'm gonna get fucked. Jesus, why do I do stuff in all the most retarded ways? God damn it. With this game, I always just try to do the most cumbersome shit. Get myself in the most precarious positions. I admit that too. Covering YouTube and Twitch news has definitely made Drama Alert less entertaining for me since I already know all the news when the episode drops. Exactly. Scarce disappeared again? Again? Hasn't he been gone for like so long? Like literally, I don't think Scarce has uploaded in like a year. Oh, what can I do from this point on? Like, where? Never watched that dude. I've never watched Scarce either. I watched like 2 Scarce videos my whole life, and they were painful to watch. Like, I don't know why anyone thought Scarce was a suitable replacement for Keem entertainment-wise. I guess, like... Oh, I feel more comfortable watching a nice guy. It's literally that people hated Keem so much that they watched Scarce. It wasn't that Scarce had any, like, good qualities to his content. It's just that, oh, well, I don't watch Keemstar and I want to stay up to date with the news. Let me watch Scarce. That's literally what it was. Like, if fucking Tipster existed instead of Scarce at that time as, like, the competition, like, Tipster would be, like, way more popular than Scarce ever was. Scarce doesn't have anything to him besides being not Keemstar. Imagine if he comes back and I replace him. Oh, that would be funny. I'm gonna sneak in and take Scarce's spot. You could take Scarce's spot if people start hating Keem again, but I don't think that will happen. I feel like there's enough info on Keem for, like, a small commentator to make, like, a really well-constructed video on him if they wanted to. But I just don't think anyone wants to, because it's useful to have Keem in the community. Like, I definitely think Keem is more expose-worthy now than he even was in 2016, like, with the amount of shit he's done. But I just don't think anyone wants him to go away. He's just so useful to the community, even if he is, like, the bad guy at times. Okay, there we go. Content Cop Part 2. Yeah, some people have been saying that iDubbbz should make a second Content Cop on Keemstar. I think there's enough material there. I don't know if he'd want to retread ground. At this point, he just needs to make a Content Cop, period. When the Rice Gum Content Cop released, I was like, okay, there's not really many people iDubbbz has left to make a Content Cop on. I'm fine with him not uploading for like a really long time, a Content Cop. But now I feel like since October 2017, there has been a lot of new baddies in the community that he could easily make a Content Cop on. I think iDubbbz's issue with making a Content Cop is that everyone gets to the people before he can. Like, if there's some bad guy in the community to make a Content Cop on, like, let's say, oh my god, it started raining? I fucking hate this game. Jesus Christ. Dude, rain is the worst thing in Breath of the Wild. Absolute. Like, I love this game, but rain just makes me want to fucking die. It's, like, literally the worst feature in the game. But, like, for example, Rewired Soul, iDubbbz can make a good Content Cop on him, but everybody has already talked about Rewired Soul. It's just that people get to the exposing before iDubbbz can. Just because of how much bigger the community is. So I honestly don't see iDubbbz doing a big Content Cop ever again, unless it's something that, like, is something only he knows and he can kind of blow it out of the water. Like, for example, I feel like the Tanamongu video was kind of like, came out of nowhere. Like, people are like, whoa, wait. I never knew Tanamongu was that bad. And I feel like he would need to do that again. And I feel like the same thing happened with the Keemstar and Leafy videos, but that's when the commentary community was more fresh, and people didn't get on shit right away. Like, for guaranteed, if the Leafy and Keemstar situation happened in 2019, people would get on making videos way faster than iDubbbz could. Like, people would be calling out Leafy, like, way before the Content Cop releases. And now, I probably will just sit here AFK and wait. Am I stupid? I'm legit retarded. What? Okay, whatever. I might have enough stamina to get there. Commentary community is hella flooded now. Yeah, I think it's a good thing, though. And I think it encourages smaller creators to be more creative. Like, Doplex is a fucking diamond in the rough for the commentary community. Like, he has such a unique style, he's literally one of a kind, and he's really good at it, too. And then there's a couple other comments. What the fuck? I thought that would be a quick, like... How do you drown right by the fucking shore, Link? Like, are you a hero or a fucking retard? Like, Jesus. Am I playing, like, the autistic version of Link? But yeah, I think it's good that the commentary community is flooded right now. Because do you think Doplex would be just as unique and high quality if he ended up, if the commentary community wasn't flooded? Like, it basically, because the commentary community is flooded, it guarantees that when a commentary channel does grow and get a lot of attention, they're gonna be good. You know? They're not just gonna be like, well, there's nothing else to watch, I'm just gonna watch that. Like, I feel like before, commentary got big because commentary was new, and it's because they were doing commentary. Now, if a commentary channel gets big, it's because they're doing commentary well, not just because they're doing it, period. Is what I'm trying to say. It's funny, too, because as someone who's been on YouTube for a really long time, the commentary community used to be massive, although in a different form, and then died down, and then when commentary shifted to drama, it blew the fuck up again. The early days of YouTube, commentary community were so lame, though. Oh, are you talking about, like, Shane Dawson, talking about the latest thing Onision did, and it's just like, oh, Onision fucking did a bad vlog of his dog, and I'm mad. Was it something along those lines? Early days, it's just people playing Call of Duty and talking about their day over gameplay. Oh, yeah. Because the way the commentary community, or at least Leafy, kind of blew up is that he was telling, like, life stories, like Dylan the Hacker and stuff like that, and it kind of just transitioned into more, like, smaller channels and how ridiculous they were, and then, like, that kind of just birthed and evolved over time to what we have today. So, yeah, like, Leafy didn't, like, create commentary. He just kind of pioneered, like, the popularity of it, and kind of just showed that, like, there's an audience for that type of content again. He didn't really, like, he's not really the grandfather of commentary in a sense, because he did copy what other people have done in the past. He just found a really nice way of doing it. Ooh, a shrine is near. Let's go. I don't really even remember any shrines in the middle of the forest. I always remember this area because this is the area that was in all like the early gameplay trailers for Breath of the Wild. Remember when we had to wait like fucking 5 to 6 years for Breath of the Wild to come out? That was insane. Like literally Breath of the Wild was announced a couple months after the Wii U came out, and then it was the last major game to come out on the Wii U. Like, how crazy is that? Where's this shrine at? Onision is irrelevant now? I don't know. Repsion is making videos on him and still gets a lot of views. I feel like Repsion himself is irrelevant, but, like, talking about him isn't irrelevant, if that makes sense. Which is a bit strange, but... there are a couple creators like that, where talking about them is more popular than watching their actual content. Fucking Bo is more relevant than Onision now, yeah? Honestly, I'm always afraid that I'm gonna fall off and then someone's gonna make like a retrospective video of me like in the next like year or two, and they're gonna be like, remember Bo Blacks? Remember that guy? Wasn't that a crazy time? And then I'm just like actually irrelevant. Let me check Twitter. Oh my god, people are fucking trolling with fake Instagram DMs. What the fuck? I fucking love my April Fool's joke and how well it landed. I didn't think so many people would fall for it. Okay, I'll pay back attention to you, stream. You guys are more important than fucking Twitter. The real fans will check my Twitter, know that I tweet out that I'm gonna be streaming soon, and click the link, dude. Those are the true fans. Or the true people. I don't know. I feel like calling people fans is like a bit, I mean, it's accurate, but it's also, it feels like a bit like I'm superior to you guys in some sense. That's kind of what it feels like when I say it, but I know that's not the case. I hate using the word fan too, yeah, because like, I just see everyone like as peers in a way. Like, we're just all people. Which, even saying that sounds like I'm fucking trying to be, like, so deep or whatever, but it's just, like, how I see it. I don't know. Wow, dude, you trying to be so smart and intellectual? It's like, no, I'm just saying. I don't think there's enough for a Pokemon content cop. Maybe not. If there was a Pokemon content cop, I feel like it'd be nitpicking to an extent, but I feel like, I feel like if iDubbbz were to make a Pokemon content cop, I feel like he could make a good one. I just don't think, I think there's other people who are better materials for a content cop. But I think it's definitely possible to make one on her and make it good. But it would have to be really short. It'd have to be like a 10-minute video. I don't know how like in-depth you could really go. iDubbbz make a content cop on himself for April Fools. I don't think iDubbbz is the type of person to make any video on April Fools. Dude, when is iDubbbz gonna release another content cop? It's been way too fucking long. I think he just doesn't want to do it anymore, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if there's ever gonna be another content cop. Oh my god, my TV turned off for a second, what the fuck? Oh! Oh shit. It's literally, this guy's gonna one-shot me, so I have to be like super careful. Thank god I have these fucking electric arrows. I'm forgetting what the dodge button is when I'm locked on. What is it? I literally forget. Oh no, he's gonna do a laser. No, what? What? I shot my arrow at you. What? What are you doing? Oh my god. What? Oh my god, he had more than one shot. Pokimane can come across as fake at times. It's because her persona is fake to an extent. She plays up a certain aspect of herself for her viewers. And a lot of the stuff she does is like half fake. I just don't think it's an issue. I think I'm doing too much rendering on vids right now. My PC keeps crashing. Dude, you keep getting so much video content out of your streams. Okay, I have all my, my arrows back. That's good. This game isn't too unforgiving when it comes to shit, which I'm glad for. Oh, I don't know what button is to fucking, like, backflip. I think it was B or A, but I keep pressing it and it doesn't work. Maybe it's because I'm, like, in the middle of my wind-up animation. God. Do you think she ignored you on Valentine's Day on purpose? That sounds so stupid. That sounds so weird when you say it without the context of that she was doing the stream, but, yeah, I think she probably did. I think the copy strike situation was one of those situations where it's just like, I deal with it, and but then once it's done, I move on, you know? Now, it would have been a funny gag if she did actually put me on so I could confess my love to Keemstar. That would have been so funny. I wish she did that, but... The thing is, she fucking hates the copy strike shit. She doesn't want to bring that up, like, at all. Which, to me, I think she should just, like, fucking joke about it and embrace it like Alinity does, but... That's her choice. There we go. All I heard is Valentine's Day. No, okay, this is the story, and I think you came in the stream beforehand, but basically, I was on Twitter and I saw that Pokimane tweeted out that she was doing a Valentine's stream and that subs could call in and get relationship advice from her. So I was like, and someone gifted me a Pokimane sub at the time, so I was like, I'm gonna take this opportunity to try and go in the live stream, and the Keem debate recently happened, so I was gonna paint this whole narrative where I was gonna, like, pretend I was gay, and then I was gonna, like, describe Keemstar, but not necessarily say his name. I'm like, there's this guy, and I really like him, and he has this wonderful beard, and then, like, I reveal that it's Keemstar, like, 5 minutes into it being super serious, and it would be, like, a really funny moment. But, she never basically, you had to go on, like, a waiting to call thing, and, she never dragged me up, so, it's fucking rip. Bowlax is gay for Keem, confirmed. Damn. You should have confessed yourself to Augie. Dude, Alindy's a G. She loves to joke about that shit, Lamau, yeah. I wish Pokemon was the same way about that shit. Maybe she will be like that in a couple months or a year. She was like super stressed out about the whole dark side of Pokemon shit. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but she was like, oh, I was getting so much hate and harassment for it. But then she said it in a way where she didn't expect me to understand, and it's like, no, I've had 100k view videos with people who have very aggressive opinions before. Like, obviously the scale is different, but once you get hate at a certain point where it's like constantly you check your feed and you're just getting a new message every minute, it's basically the same amount. Like, a new message every minute versus a new message every second, what's the big difference between that? Next drama alert is going to be YouTuber Boblax is gay for me. We chatted in DMs about Susie Lou telling her to get fucked, and she thought that shit was so funny, dude. Dude, what I really want on my YouTube video, on the Susie Lou situation, is that I want Alinity to comment on it and say, Lamau, or like, just fucking like all caps H, like ha 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 ha, or something like that. So I can pin it. That's what I really want, because I thought that fucking moment where she was like, haha, I get fucked, Alinity, is so ironic. I absolutely love that clip. She was getting so much hate. Yeah, it was kind of crazy how much hate she was getting, but, I don't know, I would have rather her stick by the Dav-Sev situation rather than try to apologize for it, because that Dav-Sev shit, like, it was just dug up to make her look worse. Like, if you look at the full clip with the Dav-Sev situation, like, Pokemon was 100% in the right. I feel like my notifications on Twitter are going off, like, kind of consistently, and I'm like, I'm not capitalizing on something by tweeting something out. But I'm looking at all these notifications, I'm not really sure. I was low-key hoping that Susie left a claim on so that YouTube could fuck up her channel. No, dude, people who place false copyright claims, they fucking know that their channels are gonna get terminated, but they know it's not gonna happen right away unless, like, the full dispute process goes through. So what they do is they fucking strike it and then revert it. Like, even if Susie Lou got no shit, I guarantee she would have reverted it after, like, a couple weeks, because she doesn't want to get her channel terminated. The only reason why Pokemans went all the way through without her channel getting terminated is because it was done through Omni Media. And Omni Media doesn't have a YouTube channel to get terminated. I hope Omni Media got, like, some repercussions for doing that false strike, but I doubt they did. The Susie Lou situation, in my opinion, is far over. As you said before, fuck MCNs. Dude, I've been planning on making a video talking about MCNs since January. My original Pokemon response video that was going to come out instead of the it was gonna come out instead of the interview with her, Fainted, and me. It was gonna be me, like, kind of shifting the blame from her to her MCN, because honestly I feel like that's the person who, the entity, I guess, that was more at fault in that whole situation. But I decided to scrap it for the interview, and now I'm gonna try and, like, rework that video into, like, an MCN video. I started working on it again when MatPat was talking about what was it? Defy Media, but then I just kept delaying it. And in a way, I'm glad, because I feel like I could make the video much better now than if I started working on it back when those situations happened. So I'm eventually gonna make an MCN video. I just need to wait until like, I guess starting working on it now would make more sense. But like, if I did it like in January or February, I think it would be like too hard off the heels of the Pokemon situation, and feel like I'm milking it to an extent. So I still want to wait a bit before I do that. But it's like a video I have planned. Well, I have a lot to say about MCNs because I've had like every type of experience with them. Except for the experience of being a big creator and then them shutting down and fucking you over, but I'm pretty sure that's covered pretty well by MatPat, so... Like, I have experience getting fucked by them with, like, copyright, I have experience getting fucked by them as a small creator and them not giving me money. Like, there's still an MCN called A Creative Nation that shut down that owes me over, like, $200. But, I'm never gonna get that, so, whatever. They're fucking retarded, I fucking hate that MCN so much. I know there's a lot of good MCNs though. Scale Lab, I was with them, and Scale Lab's actually a good MCN. The thing is, I just don't see MCNs as necessary anymore, so even if there is a good MCN, I don't really see the huge benefits there. I don't see any necessary downsides, but... Well, I guess they do take a portion of your revenue. It's just that, like, MCNs are helpful in a lot of ways, but, like, they just take way too much of your revenue for what they actually help with. That's the issue with them. And then I heard that MCNs only take a large portion of your revenue if you're a small creator. Like, a real good MCN will give you 100% of the revenue. Or, like, 95% or something. But, like, MCNs can just afford to screw over small creators, so they have this, like, ridiculous fucking 30% shit. I was with BBTV, they're okay. Yeah, I heard they're okay as well. What was I gonna say? There was something I was gonna say. But I forgot. Like before we start talking about MCNs, let me look back in the chat a bit. Oh yeah, the Susie Lou situation, in my opinion, is far over. Yeah, I'll reply to that in a sec, but we're kind of on the MCN topic. I was with N4 GTV. They were shit. They took a huge chunk of my revenue, stole my content for their main channel. They got bought out by Maker. Maker was useless. I left. I went to Screenwave Media. I liked them. Then they dropped me because of a fucking troll. And now I'm with Social Blade. I've been liking them so far. I've been with Social Blade too. And Social Blade has been one of my better MCNs. I've also been with an offshoot of Maker called Maker Gen, which used to be called RPM back in the day. And that was my very first MCN, and they didn't really do anything for me, but they never really hardcore screwed me over either. There's like the MCNs that don't do anything for you and take a revenue cut, which sucks. Then there's the MCNs who do help you out, and then there's the MCNs who fucking completely screw you over and just take all your money. And Maker was in that like middle tier where they just didn't do anything, but they didn't fuck me over necessarily either. I didn't want to share that I was with Social Blade though, but you can thank Heem for that, Lamau. Well, I'm pretty sure Social Blade is known as a good MCN generally. So. But yeah. Okay. The Susie Lou situation, in my opinion, is far over. This is something that people don't understand. I was gonna explain it in the stream, but I didn't really feel like it because I felt like it would be hit with skepticism. But everybody thinks the Susie Lou situation is over, which makes sense from their perspective. But the thing is, I'm gonna compare it to the Pokemon copyright strike situation, right? The Pokemon copyright strike situation started in early November and ramped up in late January. Now, if the Susie Lou situation takes off in a big way, I don't think it will take as long as with the Pokemon situation, but people realize that, like, dramas like this, they take a while to develop. Like, there has to be, like, a new one stage to it, and the next stage to it, and the next stage to it. It has to keep building and being spread around to the point where it will become big. And I think, honestly, right now we're just waiting on the view counts. And from what I see, the Suzy Lu situation is engaging enough to where people want to watch it. And the videos just need to, like, hit recommended. And I think there's a chance that me or Nick's video could hit recommended, or someone else's video could hit it. Or, like, when Toon makes a video. He's, like, 100K sub-channel. And his whole market is, like, e-thoughts. Like, basically, people subscribe to him to watch him destroy the e-thoughts, like, quote-unquote. Or whatever. And Suzy Lu is prime material for that. And Toon videos have hit recommended before, got 500,000 views. If he makes a Suzy Lu video, I don't doubt it will get, I think it will get over 100K views at least. And if that happens, it could go into recommended, and even if it doesn't go into recommended, there'll be more eyes on it and more people will want to make videos on it. So I don't think the situation is... I think the situation information-wise is over. I think the situation in terms of it spreading is not over. And I think people just don't understand that. And I come from the perspective where I saw the Pokemon situation 2 months ago. Thank you for the 2 months so much, Scully. And welcome to the stream. I saw you say hi earlier. But, yeah, people just don't realize that, information-wise, the Suzy Lu situation is over. Info spreading-wise, it's not over. And people don't realize that there's a difference between that. And I don't blame them, but I strongly believe that the Suzy Lu situation will, has the potential to still take off. I'm not saying it will 100% will, but I'm saying there's a high chance, and I don't think it's hit its peak in terms of, people knowing about it. In the slightest. And I don't think fucking, tweeting at NCO to make videos on it is the answer. And I also don't like... There's another thing I don't like. I don't like how when Tommy Cease fucking says something, a lot of people... And this is not necessarily his fault because he's subject to his own opinion, but there's a lot of people who, like, follow suit and they're like, yeah, dude, I agree, or whatever. Like, I feel like the only reason, Nick and, Augie in their head have this notion to where they need to contact NCO is because Tommy was talking about it. And yeah, that's a fine opinion to have, and it's definitely based in some, like, fact or whatever, but I don't think it's the answer. Like, there's other revenues or other ways going about it. And Nick, to be fair to Nick, he did also say that, so I'm not gonna say, and I'm not saying in the slightest that Nick just follows what Tommy C says, but I just think people over-exaggerate how much that... There's two things. I think people over-exaggerate how much the NCO has an influence, in general. And then I also, like, I think they overestimate how much influence they have in, compared to other commentary channels who aren't an NCO. Like, NCO definitely has influence, but not any more influence than someone that aren't an NCO would have, if that makes sense. An analogy I said after the stream to Scully is that it's like saying Texas has the power to fucking change something big in the world. And that's true, but also the entire United States has that power, not just Texas specifically. So that's like the best analogy I would say to that. And I also strongly believe that the situation, information spread-wise, is not over for Suzy Lu. But I'm sure you guys get what I mean. I tend to reiterate myself a lot. I agree with that. I totally agree. What do you mean information spread-wise? I mean that it took... The Suzy Lu situation started March 11th. And it came to a point where we had overwhelming evidence against her by the time Augie's stream ended last Thursday. So last Thursday is when the information on Suzy Lu to make videos with kind of ended and peaked, and now we have all the information. Now we're at the point where we got to get people, or people are making videos, and now the videos are getting spread around YouTube and being shown to viewers in general, and people who aren't commentators are learning about the situation, and even some people who are commentators who haven't been heavily looking into it. It's kind of like the difference between Keemstar reporting on something and then like someone taking that report and making a video on it. I don't know. Hopefully I'm explaining that correctly, but it's basically like all the stuff that Susie has done and the information revolving around her exists, and it developed from March 11th to now. And now we're at the point where we just have to spread that information. I'm in a couple of those types of VCs. I don't go in VCs with the rules. Or group chats, not VCs. GCs, group chats. Yeah. Is there rules in NCO? Dude, people fucking I think the reason people put so much, prestige onto the NCO is that everyone, like, puts it as a badge. Like, they're like, oh, I'm an NCO. And not every NCO member does that. But I feel like it's just gone to a point where it's like, people just put a lot of, people just put too much power into them. They're just a group of commentators. I mean, that's not a diss at them, it's just like, it's just a group of commentators. It's nothing more complicated than that. It's not like they have power over the entire YouTube of how stuff spreads. There's so many more people than just NCO. I think it's ridiculous. BWC invited me to a small group like that. Saying some shit about them needing to prove topics before you cover them. So I was like, no thanks. I don't want to be bound to any rules. I just want to make content my own way. Yeah. Is there rules in NCO? Like, what even would the rules be? Like, just don't talk shit about each other? I feel like that's a fine rule. But if there's a rule about policing how to make your content, I feel like that's a bit ham-fisted. Like, it's YouTube, like, you don't have to... Like, you already have to abide by YouTube's rules, why would you also want to have to abide by, like, some arbitrary group's rules? Plus, I don't consider myself a commentary YouTuber. Yeah, I think there's a difference between, like, I guess commentary and news coverage. Like, if they call you commentary, then Keemstar would also be commentary. But I guess you're in the same type of community when it comes to topics. I think a more accurate term would just be the drama community. But then there's also commentators who don't cover drama. But then I feel like it's better to separate commentators who don't cover drama versus ones who do, rather than people who commentate versus not commentate at all. Because technically everything on YouTube is commentary. So I would say that it's better just to call people drama YouTubers. Even though that seems like it has a negative connotation. I'm getting so many Twitter notifications. I don't know if I have my desktop sound on for the stream. If you guys hear that, I apologize, but... he's gonna fuck me up. He's about to fuck... Oh, never mind. Why am I getting so many Twitter notifications? Because of the Justin Wang tweet? I feel like I need to follow up on that. Like, do a reply or, like, see what people are saying. Okay. What can I do here? I feel like either way I'm just gonna get fucking destroyed. Oh my god, my TV turned off for a split second during that. Oh, the jump button. Okay. The dodge button is X. Okay. Dude, this fucking game is so annoying sometimes. When you're a YouTuber and your Twitter is exploding, this is when you shit your pants and ask yourself, holy shit, what did I do now, Lamau? Is my desktop audio actually playing right now? No, it's muted. Okay. What is going on? Oh, it's just the Just Dino tweet that Justin Wang tweeted out an hour ago. What are people talking about? Bo Black's broke into my house while I was out. By Shockmouth. Oh, Shockmouth is still calling me Kermit. God damn it. Fuck off. Oh, are people mad at my fucking people on the internet and politics tweet? Why? It's not what the fuck? Why are people mad at that tweet? It's just something I have observed. What? Why would people be mad at that? Bo Black's on politics, alt-right. Center left in 21 can confirm. It's just like something in general I've noticed is a complete generalization and it's an opinion as well. "14 to 18-year-olds are lefties vast majority of the time on the internet." I heavily disagree. I'm looking at Twitter and no one can see my screen. I probably should have shared that, but the way my tweet deck is set up, you see my DMs on the side. I'd have to like change that real quick. I'm 27 years old, LGBT furry, but I lean more to the right. Am I a defect? Or am I deficient? Defective? Oh, am I defective? No. Dude, people are just mad. Of course, there's people of every age on every fucking political leaning. I don't know why people are mad if they just don't fit into the category that I just fucking tweeted out. It's just a fucking observation, Jesus. People are weird. I guess that's my, my hint to not talk about politics. God. The moment you mention politics, you are the enemy, period. It's such a simple tweet. Okay, what the tweet was people on the internet with politics. 13 to 19, right. 20 to 30, 20 to 40, left or center. And then I said 40 plus, right. And then I said gay or furry, left. That's all I said. It was just a fucking opinion. What? Like, why are people mad? Just calm down, dude. It's just opinions. Politics is literally opinions. Why are people, like, having meltdowns over opinions? Jesus Christ. I think this. Fuck you! I fucking hate your guts! How dare you! Like, chill. Augie is alright. Hell yeah, dude. I guess I'm apolitical because when people ask me about politics, I can't piss anyone off, really. The thing is, I don't generally either. I have very, like, I have a lot of, like, right opinions and a lot of left opinions. It's just whatever. It's just, like, it's just my opinion. And then I try and, like, find a label for it, but, I mean, honestly, it's just my opinion. I don't necessarily do anything based off any party. And most of my opinions are about social politics anyways. Like, I don't know jack shit about, like, the economy or any bullshit like that. Why is this so hard? Fucking hell, man. I've been called alt-right, libtard, fence-sitter. Literally makes no sense. People just get, like, so crazy with politics. It just annoys me. Never tweeting anything political again. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe. I don't fucking know. It's just so dumb. Honestly, I'm gonna say this straight up. If you get extremely offended because someone has a certain political opinion, I low-key think you're dumb. Like, I think people who care about someone's political opinion are less intelligent than people who care a lot about what other people think in terms of politics. Like, because every political opinion is rooted in some sort of logic. It's not like it's not like the person with the differing opinion are actually insane or Nazis. I've covered topics on my channel that have nothing to do with politics, and people make it political in the comments, Lamau. Yeah. Like calling PewDiePie like an alt-right just because he said something. Or even like, I guess it would be a better example. I don't know. It's Autism Awareness Week, nice. I might actually end up making a video on that. I've wanted to make a video on autism for like the longest time. Like for years and years and years now, but I've just never found like the right time to do it or how I would do it. Like I'm gonna have to be like super careful if I do. Because I feel like it's just such an awkward thing to bring up, like no one wants to hear about it type thing. Or like people have such a defined opinion of it, and it varies from person to person so heavily that if I share my opinion, they won't think it's valid or something. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Why? This game is so hard. I'm quitting this shrine. This is so annoying. Where did you come up with the name botw? There's an enemy in the game Pikmin called a botw. And, actually, I could give the full story of how I came up with the username. So before I had a different username, right? And then in 2011, there was a YouTuber who was saying, I'm gonna make a new username, and I want you guys to vote on it for a contest. And I wanted to mix it with two things, like, and he gave examples. He was like, Blue, Luigi, Blueigi, or whatever, and I'm pretty sure he gave out some other examples. And I was like, okay, Bowser and a botw, because a botw is like one of the kind of bosses in Pikmin, and then Bowser is a boss in Mario. So I was like, botw. But then when he read out the results for the contest, I came in second, and he almost used my name, botw, but he said it as botw, and he interpreted it as a bow from The Legend of Zelda, and then the botw from Pikmin. And I liked the way botw sounded than botw. So, since he didn't use the username and he was so close to using it and it came in second place, I ended up taking the username, or I ended up taking the username for my channel so I could hang on to it in case I ever needed to change my YouTube channels, and then I ended up doing that, and then I had the name botw. So that's exactly how it came about. But yeah, I like my name a lot. Can you change it to Autismo? Dude, my Twitter is popping off right now. What the fuck? I feel like I should stop streaming just so I can pay closer attention to my Twitter, because I feel like there's something to be said, but I don't see it immediately on my feed. I feel like I've said so much like fucking just stream your Twitter lol. That'd be funny. I feel like I've said so much fucking shit in the stream that shouldn't ever be. Like, I feel like I've said so much clippable shit in the stream that someone could just take and be like, oh, botw thinks this. Because I think I got pretty aggressive when I was talking about people and their opinions earlier. But I don't know, I'm kind of tired, and it's like the end of the day, so I'm starting to get like in that mood where it's like, I don't give a fuck what people think, I'm just gonna fucking rant. You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta rant. Everything is content in live streaming. Oh, true. Oh, shit. I want to restart this, there. Will I even be able to get there fast enough? Probably not. I probably need, like, some sort of, like, higher stamina or something. Actually, it's taking a while to tick down, so I might be able to make it. After I get this, I honestly need to go to the dungeon where I get the ability to make wind gusts. Because that shit is so useful. And it would be useful here as well. Like, I could use it right here, for example. But I have to climb up instead. Sometimes you just gotta give no fucks. Yeah, but then you have to go back and, like, fucking apologize for when you say stuff and give no fucks. But it's just so dumb when, like, people are, like, generally friendly and then you bring up something, like, slightly political and then they get hostile towards you. It's like, why? Like, calm down. Like, when people mention politics, I feel like they forget, like, that they're talking to a human. And they just get so aggressive. Like, you basically just, like, said, yeah, I'm okay with murders and people fucking children. It's like, Jesus. Just because I say, like, and I didn't even bring out a political opinion. All I said is that people of this age range are usually this, lean this way. And it was a half meme. It was also a half meme tweet. I was completely generalizing. Obviously, everybody's different. I was just fucking memeing because I think that's kind of like how it generally is. I don't know. I need to calm down. Okay, alright boys, try not to cry, but your boy is going to sleep now, so I'm off this. Thank you for sticking around, Just Game Guy. Politics sever more relationships and destroy more families than Mario Party. That is true. And Mario Party fucking ruins lives, dude. Dude, they need to make online Mario Party. I would get so into that shit if they had online Mario Party. And I've wanted that shit for so long. But they just never do it. Nintendo's kind of a bit inept when it comes to online. Like, have you seen, like, Nintendo Switch online? Like, $20 for peer-to-peer online? Like, okay. Why do... Playing on hard mode was a bad idea, because everyone just ass-fucks you. And it's just so frustrating. I might just stream my Twitter. Fuck that. Mario Party Online would defeat the purpose of the game. It's a party game. You don't have fucking parties online. Yeah, but it would be a nice option. Like, if I wanted to hop on Mario Party and, like, destroy Augie real quick. Because the thing with Mario... the thing is, I have this weird tendency to get, like, really, competitive in video games. Just, like, with any video game. Like, Mario Party... Like, that's not for having a good time. That's for competition, dude. I'm going, like, for full-on esports mode with Mario Party. You think I'm a casual Mario Party player? Think again. Dude, where's the Evo tournaments for Mario Party, though? I'll fucking beat your ass at Mario Party? Hell no, dude. You would never. Impossible. Unless it's one of those, like, extremely RNG ones, like Mario Party 9 or 10 or some shit. Nah, dude. I would destroy you. I have the strategic mind to destroy any human being at Mario Party, except for the times I lose, but those don't count. If we ever meet up IRL, dude, you should try and go to VidCon. I'm gonna try and do that. Actually, I should probably create like a group chat of people that are going to VidCon so we can like organize some shit, because I don't know if I'm gonna have to like actually get a hotel room or not, or if I'm gonna be staying with someone else. I have to actually like look into the details of that. But like me and Augie are going to VidCon, so I can't get the time off, otherwise I would. Aw, that sucks, but I'd destroy you in Mario Party or GoldenEye. I think I'm going to VidCon. Oh, nice, dude. I'd love to meet up with you, Daria. I have no idea what going to VidCon would be like. Because I've been to, like, conventions with, like, a handful of friends. Like, I went to PAX with, like, 3 friends, and that shit was fun as fuck. But if I go to VidCon, there'll be, like, 10 or more people who know me. So that shit would be crazy. Have no idea how it's gonna go. I'm going to VidCon Australia, not VidCon. Not VidCon, VidCon. The plane ticket alone would break the bank. Yeah. Luckily, there is a VidCon in Australia, though. I don't know. I feel like most YouTubers from other countries, though, just go to the normal VidCon, so they would never really go to the regional VidCon. Like, who would actually be, like, what creators would actually be at VidCon Australia? Would, like, would anything for views go there? Would Max Mofo go there? I should probably start working my way to... here. I live near where VidCon is held, so I'm pretty sure I'm going. Nice. Australia commentary channels as well as the Kuwait group went last year. Oh, nice. I'm not really familiar with too many Australian commentators. I can think of maybe like 5. Look at all those towers in the background, in the horizon. Look at all the stamina I'm about to lose. Wait, I could just travel. I could fast travel. I completely forgot about fast travel. Am I retarded? Yes. Okay. I can literally just, like, fast travel to Great Plateau Tower. Yeah, I'm a bit stupid. It happens, it happens. Dude, oh my god. Scully, you actually put in the DM group at Boblack Sucks. I actually had to open that and look at that on my screen. Jesus. Yeah, I'm yawning a lot. I might need to end the stream soonish. But I do want to kind of generally stream every couple nights, because I just want to get in, like, the habit of it. Even if, like, some of the streams end up being, like, kind of dog shit. But yeah, I don't know why I had such strong opinions about, like, the Suzy Lou, like, the Suzy Lou situation on the last RFC After Hours. Like, I just disagreed with Augie so much on that, because, like, I just feel like you're just putting way too much emphasis on the NCO and shit. Like, I just don't think Augie really understands how videos and topics spread on YouTube. Like, I just think I have a better understanding of it. Like, for example, with Doplex's video, I knew that by looking at the video and how it was going, I knew there was a strong chance that it would get pushed in the algorithm. It just needed a bit of a boost. So I posted his video, his prank invasion video, in my, sorry, voice crack, in my community tab, to get it a nice push, and I think it did get it some push in views, and now, look, it's in the recommended. I'm not saying I specifically did that, but I'm saying I saw that it was gonna be in recommended, and I helped push it. And hey, Doplex isn't an NCO, and he got a video to get a good amount of views. Literally, like, it's just annoying, because, like, I get that he wants the information to spread, but, I just think it's so, and I'm not just saying this because I made a video on it, but I just think it's so much more productive to push videos that already exist rather than calling for people to make videos that don't exist. Like, there's videos that already exist on the Suzy Lu topic that are good, that they're not, like, really shit. Like Nick DiOrio's video is a good example. So just push that video. People only need to see one video on the situation for it to blow up. Now, at the same time, I do think commentary channels are kind of dumb for not covering the topic because it's really good views-wise right now. I honestly think the Suzy Lu topic is going to become like a pretty big thing. But, and I think that people should capitalize on it. And if I were a commentary channel, which I am, and I did make a video on it because of that. And I think it's smart to make a video on it, but I also think that if you just want the story to be pushed, just promote videos that already exist about it. I don't see the point in pressuring people to try and make videos. The only reason I kept adding Keem is because he literally made such a big deal about copyright strikes, but then he doesn't want to cover it. I guess I was wrong, Lamau. I feel like people would be more inclined to do a video if they saw more people covering it rather than pressuring them. Maybe the approach would have been to share existing videos and promote them rather than pressuring others. Exactly. And like, if a Suzy Lu video pops off and gets in recommended and gets like 100k views, people will be like, "Oh shit, this is a topic people are interested in. I want to make a video." Because at the end of the day, we're not trying to like it is about cleaning up the platform and like self-monitoring ourselves. But I feel like it's more about presenting an entertaining story to the viewers. And if people genuinely think they can't make an entertaining story out of the topic, then they shouldn't feel obligated to make a video. I think people can make an entertaining story out of the Suzy Lu video, which is why I made my video. But I don't think people are obligated to make the video just because she ended up copy striking people. I want to make a video on it, but I've had 3 different versions of the video, and I never liked how it turned out. Couldn't find a way to cover it that works with my style. That's part of the reason why I took so long to cover it, because I wanted to cover it since I knew that she had the hypocrisy with the BBC. That's when I wanted to cover it. And that's when I thought the story was interesting. And with the copywriting my face and all that shit. But whenever I make a commentary video, I want to bring, like, at least some, like, new opinion to it, or, like, some flair to it. And I feel like I couldn't do that just based off that fact. So I was kind of struggling on how I wanted to make the video. I didn't want to make it eventually. I had it like in my list of stuff to make, but I didn't know exactly how to approach it. And the stream gave me a really good opportunity to cover it in the way I wanted to. And that video ended up turning out really great. But the thing is, if I rushed to make the video when the topic was just really fresh, I don't think the video would have been as good. And yeah, the topic would have went out there and it might have spread it a bit more, but at the end of the day, the goal is to make a good video, not necessarily to spread information. Like, people who need to spread information are like Tipster, Keemstar. Like, I 100% understand people saying like, "Oh, Keemstar cover it," or PewDiePie cover it, or Tipster cover it, because they're news channels and their job is to cover news. But with commentary channels, their job is to create an entertaining product based off the drama that's going on. So they don't necessarily need to break stuff. like, I thought the tweet that Augie put out that was like, I just made a really juicy story for you guys, get on making videos. That was a fine tweet. That initial tweet, that tweet was fine and really good. But then when he started, like, saying, please make videos on it, please, it got a little weird. And then when he specifically said, I want to take, people out. I want to, like, make Suzy Lou bleed subs and stuff like that. I was just like, okay. Like, if that's a repercussion of calling her out for this shit, yeah, but I don't think it should be a main goal. And I don't think that should be the main goal with any, drama channel that you talk about in the drama community. Well, obviously people have different opinions on that, and I can understand why people have those other opinions. But I just thought, like, those two aspects of it were taking it a bit too far. But that's just, like, my personal opinion. I don't think, like, Augie did anything necessarily bad. It's just that it's just not what I would have done, and it's not what I, think should be done in the scenario, but overall, it's just, like, whatever. Everyone has different opinions. The story was a no-brainer to me since I was familiar with their histories, just always causing drama, yeah. Now, for me, like, I think that does make sense, because, like, for me, if a drama scenario, and I said this on Twitter before, but if a drama scenario arises around a League of Legends creator, which is a community I'm very familiar with and a lot of other people in the commentary community are, I would probably jump on that story way early on just because I know the history of those people and it just intrigues me more. But with, you can't, like, force people to be intrigued by begging them to make videos. And I don't know. And I'm not necessarily criticizing Augie here directly, I'm also kind of criticizing Tommy as well, because he did make that fucking video. It's like, why bigger YouTubers will never make a video on this topic. I just feel like that idea is just so short-sighted. Like, they just don't realize, like, how stories develop. Stories, a lot of big drama stories take months to develop. Like, let's bring up the biggest drama story that ever happened. Arguably the biggest story that ever happened in drama community. Keemstar versus Leafy. All of the stuff Leafy exposed Keemstar for, he's been gradually getting exposed for over the course of a couple months before the Keemstar rant dropped. iDubbbz had his content cop drop. iDubbbz had his content cop. iDubbbz had his content cop. Did I say that correctly? I don't fucking know. He had that drop a month before the Leafy Keemstar rant dropped. I don't think when and then even before the content cop released on Keemstar, there was a lot of exposed videos and, like, Keemstar hate stuff that was building up months prior to that. It wasn't like a big boom, it was a gradual thing, and that's the thing with most dramas. Like, even Just Destiny, wait, what? I present you with this trial when 4 spirits are settled in the proper place, okay. Okay. Oh yeah, this is to open a shrine. I might mark this for later. I just uploaded a video on private to make it public tomorrow and it's already demonetized. Yeah, that happens to me as well. It's really annoying. Part of me wishes I had screenshots and evidence of all prior antics because I could expose some shit she did in the past and it could have been huge. Yeah, I think your video would have packed more of a punch. But the thing is, Tipster, you're not... your channel... You do bring up people's past in news videos, but, like, your news is mainly to get the news out, not necessarily to try to expose her on every little thing and then, like, combine it with the new information. I feel like that's more of a commentary channel thing. So I don't think you did a bad job because you didn't bring that shit up. I mean, you could have, but it's just a news video. You're trying to get that shit out fast, not necessarily have like a big expose ready to go out, you know? And it's just so dumb with like the Tommy C stuff, because like I feel like Tommy C is incapable of like accepting other people's opinions because he's been in the commentary community for a while and he's like an older guy and he has experience from other stuff that he always like brings. He's just like, yeah, I'm always right in this regard, but honestly, like, there's a lot of stuff that Tommy doesn't know. Like, if Tommy knew about how to grow on YouTube, he would have more subs. It's just a fact. And I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to grow, and I'm not saying he doesn't know anything about content creation, because there's stuff that Tommy knows that I definitely don't know, especially about making videos in particular. Like, Tommy actually taught me about how to make better commentary videos. I'm gonna be straight up about that. But like in terms of algorithm and like what viewers necessarily want to see, I think like Tommy is a bit inept in that category. But he's good at like other aspects. It's very nuanced. But like, just because Tommy knows a lot about one thing doesn't mean he knows a lot about everything. I feel like everything I say in the stream is just going to be clipped and sent to somebody taken out of context. Because honestly, like a lot of my thoughts and opinions, they get debunked pretty fast. Like, I guarantee like 50% of the stuff I'm saying, or like 40% of the stuff I'm saying now, I'm gonna change my mind about in the like next week or next 2 weeks. It's just kind of like my current thoughts. If I started my channel as a drama channel back in the day, I'd be doing Susie Lou videos all the fucking time. She's that damn shady. Oh, damn. You would have been like, you would have been like what you and Susie Lou would have been like what Repsion is to Onision right now. Just constant, just being basically like a Susie Lou exposed channel. I think Tommy does a great show, but his show is a tough niche. He streams, but he doesn't stream enough to get a solid streamer audience. He does drama, but his content is too long to attract a typical drama audience who wants just quick bursts of info. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place, unfortunately. I agree. I feel like, the way me and Augie do RFC After Hours, though, is kind of in the same territory as Shot from the Point, and I feel like we'll be able to mold that in a way that's more successful. Mainly because of the topics. I don't know, honestly, I really like After Hours, but I feel like After Hours is like a really good, like, testing ground. It's kind of like a, in a way, I see After Hours as kind of like a community script. And this will sound strange, I guess, like a community script, to where, like, it helps develop the ideas of the drama, and where you would normally develop those ideas through, like, thinking and writing down a script. So, it's for the whole community to engage with. So it's just like a community discussion around a drama topic, and that in turn helps to develop better commentary videos on said topic, or get good material for commentary videos. Cause if you pay attention to Nick's last 2 videos, the crux of it are basically the After Hours streams. And they help us give a structure to a good commentary video. And that's kind of how I use After Hours. Like, I really love the discussion we have there. I think it's like super rich and there's a lot of diverse opinions, sometimes more than others, but I think the best episodes are when there is diverse opinions, like the last episode. And even if there isn't, like, it helps me like develop my thoughts more and have a better commentary video in the long run. So it's not just good for like content, like for example with the Susie Lou stream, it helped develop out the story. So it's not just good in developing out a story, like, material-wise, but it's also useful in just developing thoughts to make a richer, more thought-out commentary video, which is definitely possible without After Hours, but I feel like After Hours helps give, like, a good, like, nice community opinion without having to necessarily be in a group chat. Because I feel like people achieved that goal by, conversing in group chats, like NCO talking with each other, or any other commentary group chat talking with each other, and that's how their videos are so good, is because they can talk with and amongst each other. But we kind of have a public platform to do that with After Hours, and that's essentially how I see After Hours. I feel like that's a kind of a unique perspective on that, though. I don't know if, I'm sure if Augie heard me say that, he would agree, but I don't think he necessarily consciously thinks, of After Hours in the same way I do. In that regard, but basically, like, that's why I think, like, he's giving too much power to the NCO, because in a sense, After Hours is a public NCO. After Hours is a public NCO, or a public community group chat that can help develop these ideas and spread these ideas further, and maybe even more effectively than the NCO would, because the NCO has to discuss it and then make videos, but we have the discussion public. So I feel like, in a way, even though we haven't grown that much, I can see us getting to the point where After Hours can become more influential. And I feel like the difference between After Hours and Shot from the Point is that Shot from the Point is not as community based. It's more Tommy C talks, Tommy C talks, and then people call in, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But the thing with After Hours is that, like, it's me and Augie, I think, talking, like, back and forth pretty, like, averagely. I'd say it's like 65% Augie talking, like 45% me, and there's like a nice kind of like back and forth, and then like people can kind of join the discussion, and we have like we can have more than just one caller in there at a time. Like, we bring in Nick and he stays for the rest of the show, or we bring in some other person, they stay in for the rest of the show, and we can have like some more, it feels more of like a community thing rather than the host show and then people talk with the host. Not that bad, lol. I would have at least 15 Susie videos by now. She's hella toxic, Jesus. We are talking about subbotting, dislike bombing, starting drama with others, engaging harassment, copyright abuse, faking gameplay, scamming her audience, any scummy thing a gamer or YouTuber can do wrong. She has done it. Oh, damn. That's crazy. Maybe if the Susie Lou topic becomes big, you could make like, you could drop like a big old Susie Lou exposed video if you wanted to, Tipster. She had her PewDiePie moment last year too with that McDonald's shit. She's so fucking dumb. Oh, did PewDiePie cover that McDonald's shit? Yeah, so if PewDiePie covered the McDonald's shit, why wouldn't PewDiePie... Jesus, I got spit all over me. I apologize for that. That probably looked disgusting. Me just being retarded, autistic, you know how it is. But, yeah, if he covered, like... I think it's so stupid. No! This exact same scenario happened in the Just Destiny situation. Tommy C, before the Drama Alert interview came, or after the Drama Alert interview came out, literally said, Just Destiny is gonna walk away scot-free, and the Just Destiny situation is over and it's never gonna blow up. And then I said in his chat, on his Tommy C Arcade, I literally said in his chat, and he ignored me when I said this. I said multiple times, PewDiePie can make a video on this and circumvent Keen's mistake. And people in chat were adding me, like, saying, no, that's stupid, and I think even Tommy mentioned it, and he's like, nah, that's not gonna happen, don't be ridiculous, Boblax, you don't know anything about this community. And then guess what happened? PewDiePie talked about the Just Destiny situation, and he didn't get away scot-free. And the whole opinion on the Mob Mentality video turned, because at the time, the Mob Mentality video had positive likes, like 80% likes, maybe 20% dislikes, and it completely shifted to have majority likes. And then he had to disable ratings. Like, the exact same shit happened. Tommy said the Just Destiny situation wasn't going to go anywhere. Give it time. Tommy's saying the Susie Lou situation isn't going to go anywhere. Give it time. Literally. Fucking hell, man. I mean, maybe it's a bit egotistical for me to say. Well, actually, this is about a bit wrong for me to say. Anyway, I'm moving in the wrong direction. I need to go this direction. I'm wandering. I'm actually wandering. But this might be a bit egotistical for me to say, and I think it already happens. But people, especially in the commentary community, I probably shouldn't say this. It's gonna get clipped. But people honestly just I guess people do, to an extent, but people just need to listen to what I have to say. Because most of the time, this sounds super egotistical, and obviously the Instagram wake-up situation is an exception, but I feel like most of the time my predictions in terms of what is going to happen, my predictions are generally correct. In situations where other people try to predict it and it's wrong. Like, the only two things that have happened that I haven't really predicted or expected to happen are, Fainted's video blowing up on the Pokemon situation, which is why I went a bit mad because I had that whole situation under control until that happened. And then, the Instagram shit. Those are the only two things. That's so egotistical of me to say. I'm just gonna disavow everything I just said in the last couple minutes, but generally I do think that I am... People need to give me more... Well, it's not like people don't give me credit. Actually, I don't know. I guess people need to give me more credit for my opinions. But people do generally respect my opinions, so that's kind of stupid of me to say as well. Jesus Christ, Daria. I just clipped that. Jesus. It's just not like me to be egotistical, but I honestly... I do have a lot of faith in... I have a lot of confidence in my, my intuition. I think that's the best way to summarize it. I have a lot of confidence in my intuition. Period. That is the sentence that is what I'm gonna go with. I handpicked a bunch of small streamers that pushed to kickstart YouTube gaming in the beginning. Oh, they handpicked a bunch of small streamers to kickstart YouTube gaming in the beginning. Susie Luce, Digio, One Shot Girl, Game Duty, a bunch of other people. Just to name a few. Jesus, I can't talk. I honestly need to end the stream soon because I'm becoming like low-key delirious. But hey, I'm trying to get used to streaming. This is like a learning experience or a learning effort to me to stream more consistently, so I kind of just get used to it. Dude, gotta go to sleep, bro. Lamau. Hey. Well, if you're gonna go, thank you for sticking by. I always enjoy talking to you. Tips for whether it be in stream chat, Twitter chat, or Discord. You're a good friend. I like you. Yep. You're a cool dude. I need to find a shrine. Oh, lol. But yeah, we're actually coming. It's almost 11 p.m. here in 5 minutes, so I think I'm gonna just stop after 5 minutes. Honestly, not a fan of how the stream went tonight. I'm too much of a perfectionist, and just clipping stream moments feels lazy to me, Lamau. Oh, how your stream went tonight? Oh, yeah. Well, you do most of your videos on the fly anyways, right? So it's essentially the same thing. It just feels more lazy because you have to put less editing into it because everything's more automatic. But it's essentially the same thing you do with your YouTube videos, right? Has, like, anyone commented noticing, like, a drop in quality? Or do you even have the type of audience to, like, call you out on quality? Because I actually I'm lucky enough to where I do have, like, a couple people kind of call me out on quality. Well, they won't necessarily say when something's bad, but they will say when something's better than another thing. Somewhat, yeah, okay, that's good. So yeah, I mean, if it's more lazy or if people like it less, they will call it out in the comments, but I think so far your videos are fine. Might just stick to videos and do like an after stream where we play games and discuss topics I covered today for the day, not sure. Well, I think you should try out your format for a week, like you said you would, and then decide afterwards. Because, I mean, maybe the first few days you're just not feeling it because it's kind of like new, but then maybe you'll ease into it. Okay, let's try to finish this shrine and then I'll end it off. And I actually like these puzzle shrines. The combat shrines are a little bit more, like, annoying. They're better when you're actually, like, stronger, but when you're in this weak beginning game state, it's not that good. Okay, what do I do here? I feel like I need arrows or some ranged weapon to like push something. Huh. I like how there's a jump button in Zelda now. It only took them like 30 fucking years. Oh, is it metal? No, it's not. Then what can I do? Like, if I freeze it, it won't do anything. Like, it's not building up pressure or anything. Or knocking it off course. Waiting for the comments to see how the audience feels. Like that they did shrines as opposed to the old dungeon system. Really innovative gameplay experience in the series. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like the best thing to like completely replace. I think I would like a better balance between like shrines and dungeons. Like, I actually like that there's a lot of shrines and there's not as many dungeons, but I think like the dungeons they did do were kind of like, I prefer like thematic dungeons, like the ocean, like the water temple and the forest temple and stuff like that, rather than like, oh, this is just another ancient technology looking area. And I kind of like how you have the iconic items like the grapple hook and like boomerang and other stuff like that. So I don't like how that's omitted, but generally I do like the addition of shrines. I just don't like what they did because the shrines exist, you know? But I think shrines should definitely stay. I'm kind of excited to see what they do with the next Zelda game, but I don't know when the next Zelda game's coming out. I hope it's like relatively soon. Why was the first one mention the fucking water temple? That dungeon is 8. I was just thinking of themes. Because there's like multiple water temples. I mean, there is the water temple from Ocarina of Time, but then there's also like the water temple in Majora's Mask, which is called something else. I don't know what it's called. Like Great Bay Temple or some shit. And then there's water temples in other Zelda games. But yeah, dude, the water temple. I have a soft spot for Ocarina of Time. I might play that on stream one day. I really don't know what to do here. Is there like another rune that would work here? Oh, there's that, but that's just something completely different. Wait, let me try something. This is gonna be stupid. I honestly don't think it will work, but... I never remember doing anything like this. Oh. Arrows do knock it off course, okay. There we go. Okay. I didn't think arrows knocked it off course. I've literally played Ocarina of Time up to the water temple and quit because I hate that fucking temple. Oh my god. I mean, once you get the hang of it, like, once you know what to do, it's actually kind of fun. It's just one of those things where it's kind of confusing. I don't know, I have a weird soft spot for stuff that's, like, cancer at first, but then once you know how to do it, you can kind of, like, manipulate it in your own way. It's like you've kind of, like, conquered it, or whatever, I don't know. I'm trying to make up a reason to why I like the water temple, but I can't find a valid reason. I kind of just like it. Maybe I'm just satanic, I don't fucking know. Or masochist, or whatever you would say. Okay, how do I, like, what is the next task? Oh, that. Oh, I need another arrow. Dude, why does everything cost arrows? I actually have no ammo. That's so annoying. Hampton Brandon got arrested again? Shit. Okay, I'm fucking tired of shit. I need to end the stream. So yeah, I'll just save it here and then like work towards my next goal next time. It's just so dumb. I just need more arrows, man. I wish I could just do everything right away. I wish I had like a cheat on where I just had unlimited arrows or something. I feel like the game would be more fun in that way. I know it's an experience in the game to like build up your repertoire and get more powerful over time, but honestly, I wish I could just be OP from the beginning. I feel like that would be more satisfying, but I'm really weird in my tastes for video games, so. End it or I'll fucking DDoS you and force you to sleep, lol. Well, I don't want Tipster to DDoS me, so, thank you guys for watching the stream. Hopefully I can stream tomorrow, I'm not sure. We'll see how I feel, and we'll see. I need to start working on a new video, so I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna use the Destiny versus Lieutenant Corbis debate as a crux for my next video, but I'm not sure. Either way, I'll see you guys later.